many people imagine that belief in the end of days and the idea that Jesus is in this generation likely to come down out of the clouds and save the day, we imagine that this is a fringe conviction. It really isn't.
The rapture is described in the Bible in 1 Thessalonians chapter 4 verses 16 and 17 as being when Jesus Christ comes back to earth and takes up his church to heaven. And the church is all the people that are believers in him and not the buildings.
22% of Americans claim to be certain that Jesus is going to come back to earth and judge the living and the dead sometime in the next 50 years. Another 22% think he probably will. So that's 44% of the electorate who are basically convinced that he's coming back in their lifetime.
Personally, I think it's going to happen within my lifetime. I'm 47 now, and if I live a normal life, then that would be in the next 20 or 30 years.
Now, when you unpack what that conviction entails, it is perfectly maladaptive to planning for a sustainable future for the human race. It's maladaptive, certainly when it comes time to avoid global conflict, because by the lights of these prophecies, global conflict is actually the precursor to Jesus coming back.
Hearing different Bible scholars saying the things that are going on in the world today, pretty much everything has happened that the Bible said has to happen before the return of Jesus Christ. So if it's all happened, we're pretty much ready to go at any moment.
It really is not an exaggeration to say that there is some significant percentage of the American electorate which, if they turned on their television today and saw that a mushroom cloud had replaced Jerusalem, they would see a silver lining in that cloud.
About 6 years ago, upon inspiration by God, I believe, I started a website called raptureletters.com. The website is provided for people that have spoken with their relatives and loved ones about the kingdom of heaven and haven't been able to witness to them properly, or they just weren't convinced of anything. So they can go on my website and put a name and an email address, and the people will get sent a letter after the rapture takes place. The letter will hopefully provide some comfort to those people that receive it, and let them know that their loved ones are in heaven now, and that it also gives them a message and allows them to say a prayer to become saved and hopefully get into heaven themselves.
Insofar as people like that elect our presidents and congressmen, and insofar as they get elected as presidents and congressmen, that's a terribly dangerous state of affairs.